Hello there and welcome back to Corey Loses, where today we are once again continuing our Thrawn's Revenge Imperial Civil War 2.3 preview playthrough as the Galactic Empire. In the last few episodes we've just been starting out trying to get our territory secured within the north here. We did do some stuff over in Hut Space to try to build that up a little, or try to capture some of that, which we are going to try to build up a little bit. So let's queue that all up, and let's queue that up. And also, let's queue that up. So yeah, they do have they have some New Republic stuff that is causing problems for us over at Kessel, but we're going to try to just leave that be, defend what we can over here, and sort of build it up as a second empire until we can get our borders connected. But we're also going to try to focus on getting these planets taken. I did ask you guys where do you want me to focus on first. So we're going to do that. I haven't tallied the results yet, but I'm going to worry about that after we've got our territory secured, so we can at least only have to focus on one thing at a time. But first off, let's grab some of these Time Maulers and these guys over here, the 2Ms. We're going to send them over to the Yavin 4 forces, our Yavin forces, and try to take Yavin. Then we'll probably try to take Findar, Mandalore, Dathomir. The New Republic did take Mandalore from the Mandalorians, so that's important stuff happening. Breaking news are happening now.
Invasion commencing.
MPTLs. Scary. Also, welcome to anyone who may have come over from when Eckhart's Ladder shared the Corey's Datapad video. There was like 3,000 subs on Datapad in less than a day from that, and also about 100 new ones on Corey Loses from that. So if you are new to the channel and this is the first video you're seeing, welcome. I don't know if you're starting with episode 3, that's a little weird, but hey, you do you. Don't let numbers tell you how to watch YouTube. Alright, but yeah, so I'm kind of worried about that artillery. If we can get our forces down to the sensor array that I know is down here, that will help. So I won't even worry about building a sensor node up there. There are a few more requests for patron units that have come up. Keep in mind, if you would like to request a patron unit in this playthrough, you can become a patron at any time during the playthrough. And so I've still got a few of those to code in, but some of them are later era things, so that will be coming. This is an air progressive playthrough, so. Alright. There it is. Let's try to grab this. You guys, hold up down here. Also, this is going up on Wednesday, and there is going to be, so tonight, the night this video goes up, there's going to be a preview stream on the YouTube channel here, where I'm going to be playing Fall the Republic. We're going to be starting some Fall the Republic previews relatively soon. I'm just planning a start date with Shaq, because the idea is going to be that he and I each play as one of the factions, and then after that I'll switch. I don't know if he will, but he'll have that option too. But yeah, so where was that from? Back there. It is a relatively long range, but you can dodge it. But yeah, so we're working at the start date with that. I've got a little bit extra work to do, which you guys are going to see tomorrow night when we're just getting that planned out. Okay, you back off. You guys back off over there. Let's get a repair platform up there. Yikes. A lot of heavy vehicles coming this way. But yeah, so the plan is to start the full Fall the Republic preview playthroughs in like Probably April. Do I want to bomb that? No.
Initiate attack run.
There. You guys can just distract for the AT-AT. They're probably going to have to move that. Yes, they are moving that. There we go. So there's one of the heavy vehicle factories.
Roger that. Setting course.
You guys move over there. We're very clustered right now. So as soon as they get deployed, that's going to be a problem. But we should be able to hold off even against the artillery fire with this.
Yes, sir. Order acknowledged. Right away. AT-AT ready. Yes, Commander.
Get out of there.
Unit destroyed. Unit destroyed. Reporting in.
Alright. I'm not sure if this would stack. I think we can get in range of both of those. But I'm not sure if we can benefit from both.
Weapons armed.
There.
Yes, Commander.
No, don't. You pathfinding. Yeah, I definitely told you to walk this way. That's 100% what I did.
Reporting. Form up. Right away.
Let's get another one.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
Okay, it actually undeployed. So that's good. We're going to use our orbital bombardment on their senator's office.
Construction complete.
Like, there's still a lot of adjustment that needs to be done, even with the ground changes that have happened. But I feel like overall we've gotten it into a more fun place than it was. And again, still a lot to change. Artillery reworks are still in progress. But I think the way that they currently are with that does put them in a better position than they were in before. And we'll continue playing around with all that kind of stuff. So let's see if we can do a pass on that artillery. Oh, they're going for a sensor. You're not allowed to do that.
Moving to attack.
Vision is why I play this game.
Brigade standing by.
See if we can sneak past to the...
Rolling out. Reporting. Targeting at maximum.
Okay, well that's gonna die anyways.
Cannon
Sensor
charge.
array destroyed.
Armor ready. Moving to position. Yes, sir. Attack. Fire. Give me a target.
Okay, you're gonna have to help with that.
Charge. Moving. Scanning target. Moving to fire. Affirmative. Reporting. Open fire. Affirmative. Let's roll. Unit destroyed. Yes, Commander. Bombing run available. Keep going. Unit destroyed. Squadron reporting.
Okay, now you're gonna die.
Ready. Heading.
Hopefully this isn't gonna die.
Commencing bombing run.
But there, artillery's going down. So you don't have to worry about that anymore. You guys are really not supposed to be out here.
Way. Unit destroyed. On my way. AT-AT ready. Form up. Moving out. Awaiting orders. Armor transport ready.
The acceleration time for the hover tanks help. I think the deceleration time makes sense because it makes them feel a little bit floatier, but the acceleration time is a bit too long. It makes them feel less responsive than they should. Like, they end up feeling more like a track tank or something.
Copy.
So that's likely something that's got to change.
Roger that. All out. Let's move out. Yes, sir.
All right, we still have these guys, so let's see if we can grab
Form up. Let's go. Support fire ready.
that factory, which it's only going to give us some swamp speeders, I think, but
Awaiting your orders. Yes, Commander. Heading out.
that'll still help us with bombing run
Yes, sir.
stuff, getting vision, all that.
Let's go. Ready. Fall out. Copy.
Moving to
This way.
secondary position.
Brigade standing by. I copy. Over there.
We've secured and abandoned enemy.
Report. Attacking.
You're ready.
Yes, sir.
I think the T3s and T4s are definitely a little OP
Yes.
too.
Attacking.
Moving.
Alright,
Ready for command, sir.
Affirmative.
let's move up to this one. I think we've dealt with a lot of the,
Report order acknowledged.
a lot of their stuff.
Heavy vehicle factory
Proceeding to target.
destroyed.
Waiting your orders. Bombing run available.
Let's go get that one.
Always ready,
Just
sir.
gonna use our bombing run on there.
Ready for orders.
Secured a landing zone.
Bombing run.
There we go. Lost our free units,
Brigade bombing
and we drew them in a little bit. Damn, wasn't enough. Probably should have just used the orbital bombardment on that group.
Yes, Commander. On my way, sir. Walker moving out. Yes, sir.
Oh well.
On the move. Ready.
We can get a sensor array, or sensor node here. Okay, that is a really inconvenient hill placing. There. Are we finally in position to actually shoot this?
Secondary position.
There we go. Alright, so that should be the majority of their forces. Oh, that is not what I meant to do.
New coordinates. This way.
Support order acknowledged. Warm up.
Roger that. Reporting in. Yes, Commander. Scouting area. Roger that.
Right, even if we destroy that, it doesn't matter that much because there's still the
Away.
factory. They're gonna get another one.
Form up.
So let's not worry about that too much. Let's just
Orders.
keep these guys moving in.
Bombing run available.
Copy. Ready.
Here we
I
go.
Copy. Our copy. Reporting. Moving out. Reporting. Yes, sir. Heading out. Yes, sir. Over there. Going out. Yes, Commander. Yes, Commander. Affirmative, sir. All out.
Yeah, it's nice of you to show up.
Open fire. Reporting. Weapons armed. Let's move out.
Yeah, you can just keep working, or keep walking, not working. Well, also keep working. Keep working and keep walking.
Keep going. This way.
It'll actually be easier to let the
To attack. Yes, sir.
the bombers handle that, because the bombers will kill the rocket soldiers as soon as they go through. But the AT-AT can handle the building a little bit better. We just got the barracks in that other bunker over there.
Armor transport.
Here we go.
Over there.
And let's just get over to the next little guy.
Ready to go.
I think overall you're better off having ground stuff blow up
Roger that.
a little bit slower than even we have right now. Give you more time to actually react, especially with pathfinding being what it is. There we go. So a couple losses. I think a stormtrooper squad and some maulers. Okay. Maulers, 2Ms, and ATST. I forgot we had two groups of 2Ms, so yeah.
Constructing.
Let's pop that one on. And this fleet with the Kadalbi is probably safe. But let's queue up some of our patron units right now. So we've got Penguin Strikes Back again, Springhawk, Missile Warlord Star. Let's also get Inconvenience for You and Mutilating Caress. So just a reminder, these are just for the playthrough. The mod doesn't release with them. Then let's also get Hull Busters. And they're also able to pick the custom fighter loadout, so it's not always reflective of what's going to be on them when you get them in the game. I try to like balance out the selection so that if people pick more powerful fighters, then they'll get fewer of them. Especially with like larger, bulkier fighters, where that would generally be the case within a ship anyways. Like, you're not going to be able to carry as many K-Wings as you could TIE fighters. K-Wings are obviously not Imperial ships, but fighters rather, but still, you get the point.
We've located the enemy.
Okay, well this is going to be really fun for you guys. You know what, let's make sure we have some fighters. So let's get a Venator in here. And a VSD-2, Lancer Frigate, then we can jump in our Kadalbi. And Allegiance over here. Dreadnought, Acclimator, Acclimator, Dreadnought.
Weapons online. Dreadnought cruiser ready. Ready to receive orders.
Okay, you guys all get over there. Because those bombers have just gone straight for the Allegiance, and they are probably going to do a little bit of damage. Alright, we've done a pretty good job of wiping out the stuff in our territory. So we've taken that nice low-hanging fruit. It looks like the escort carriers may also have more than they should. So they might be spawning something from their XML code when they should just be from the Lua script. I'll have to check exactly what's going on there. The Acclimators used to do the same thing, where they'd spawn like a double complement, because so the way they work in the mod, the way the fighter spawns work in the mod, is it's all done through Lua, because that lets us track him, like track which fighters belong to which ship, and there's some stuff we can do with that, like the single unit retreat is done through that, because we can call the fighters back. But we need to have a fighter complement defined in the code that's just like the XML code that's set to not spawn, because that way the AI knows roughly that they have a carrier, it's going to bring some extra fighters with them, that kind of thing. But there are a few instances where we didn't put in the thing, like we accidentally left out the part that tells it the fighters don't spawn, so they end up with the double complements or whatever. And that is just something we have to make sure we didn't leave in too many places. Where are you approaching? To Severo? So they're coming in there. That's going to be CSA. CSA has been very dangerous. Salagas, I mean, thank you for playing.
Heavy Star Destroyer awaiting orders.
No, I want to invade Findar. We'll invade Findar, then we'll lose it to Severo. The CSA starting forces have a lot of capital ships right now, so they've been fairly aggressive in a lot of our testing. That'll probably have to be reduced a little bit. I'm fine with them, like we're okay with them becoming a regional power, but if they're going to easily stomp everyone, especially when Zinj has enough trouble staying around as it is, that's probably not going to be for the best. We don't want them to just disappear, which if they got attacked by most factions in Star Wars, it probably is what would happen to them. But for gameplay purposes, they'd definitely be a good topic for Datapad in the future. But yeah, so move you guys on up, move you on up.
There they are. Blast them.
Order acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Always ready, sir. Yes, Commander.
Okay, try to fall back a little bit. You can get to that one. We don't have any extra vehicles to bring in, but alright, we're gonna power to weapons for this.
Reporting.
Ah, no, no, no.
Let's go. Scouting area. Ready.
You need to be here for this. And I guess we can bring in one of these guys? A couple of these guys, actually.
I copy. Reporting in. Affirmative. Roger that. Moving out. Reporting. Yes, sir.
Alright, now let's walk up that path.
Awaiting orders.
And we'll get a repair platform in the back here.
Yes, Commander.
Ready.
Let's get it on this one. Oh god.
New coordinates.
Well,
Bombing run available.
here we go.
Roger that.
Unit destroyed.
Keep going. Let's go.
Repair station constructing.
Form up. Heading out. Fire. Affirmative.
I think there's something like 4 of those that they get
Yes, sir.
total.
Fly. Advance.
Reporting. On my way, sir. Awaiting orders. Fall out. Copy. Let's
Okay, you're gonna go back and heal.
Construction complete.
I copy. Reporting. Inputting coordinates. Keep going. Reporting. This way. Yes, Commander.
Roger.
Let's get a sensor node here, and I feel like this is
This way.
prime territory for a sensor array.
Yes, sir.
So let's see what comes up with that.
Reporting in.
Yes, Commander.
More of the underground floating silos. Okay. Sensor node. Nope, nothing.
Construction.
Rogue, you tricked me. Okay, blow that up first. That is the dangerous part.
Armor transport ready.
I mean, these are dangerous too, but not as dangerous.
Walker moving up. Reporting in. As you wish, General.
Roger that.
Oh no, it's gonna die.
Roger that.
Warm up.
Brigade standing by. Form up.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir. Awaiting your orders.
There's a rocket. Oh my god.
Right away. Ready to
Okay, you get back up here.
go. Armor ready.
Kind of afraid if a tank comes down here. Nope, that's not a tank. This one I'm gonna send over to the repair.
Copy. Just give me a time.
You guys get ready. Right, good job, team. This would be really tough with artillery. You'd have to use the bombing run to
Scouting
take out the artillery if that were here.
I copy. Roger that. Moving.
I think we've lost those anyways too.
Moving out. Open fire. Heading out.
There we go.
Attack that target. Fall out. Attacking target.
There we go. I mean, ultimately, the goal with ground combat is
Reporting.
for the amount of time that you spend in the battle, try to get that down a little bit. But also the ratio, there should be more time that's actually spent in combat compared to out of combat looking for stuff. It's different if it's like getting into a strategic position,
Yes.
but the main thing we're trying to eliminate with a lot of the changes as far as pacing goes is just the stuff where you are looking for enemy forces because they're impossible to find,
This way. Over there.
which is like 90% of battles in Empire at War on the ground generally.
Reporting.
So that's what we really want to get rid of. We want to try to get around.
Affirmative, sir. Yes, sir. Firing. Reporting. Attack that target. Yes, Commander.
Unit destroyed.
Yes, Commander. Yes, sir. Scouting.
Fall back a little bit.
Attacking target.
There we go.
Heading up.
Now let's get up the hill.
Behind you.
Oh, the other one's right there. There's some rocket troopers there that we're going to need to take out. There it is.
Right behind you.
Armor transport ready. Ready to go.
Unit destroyed.
Reporting in. Let's go. Roger that. Firing.
Okay, that's not good.
This way. Always ready, sir. Copy.
Alright, there we go.
Walker moving to attack.
With a lot of the Imperial garrisons, it's been fairly simple, but I think right now with the loadouts that the Republic has for garrisons have been a little bit strong, mostly because the T4s and the T3s are a little bit stronger than they should be. So we'll have to look into what changes happened there. I don't want to over-nerf stuff, but it does seem like it's a bit much as it is. But there we go. Just gotta try to make sure we don't get blown up by a bunch of rockets right now. Alright.
Moving out. Attacking. Yes, Commander. Over there.
Okay, so there's Findar. We got... What was that last planet we took? We got some ATSTs for that. And we did lose the other... these guys. Let's get a bunch more of those. Let's get some of our own artillery, because I'm going to be playing around with the stats on those while we play. So we'll need some of that to check with. We've mostly had light vehicles too, so I may be being too harsh on the T4s and T3s. 3 Lucre Hulks. That's not going to happen. This is going to be a big retreat.
The enemy is approaching.
Big retreat.
Gunship reporting. Ready for command.
Yeah, with this many fighters, we can't stand up to that.
Retreat in progress.
I think we can hold the ground. We'll need to set up something on the back line so that the CSA can't push too far out. But I thought that would end up being De Severo, so what do I know? We can end up taking Liana. Telos is going to be hard. Do we want an HV gun here? Yeah, let's get 2 HV guns there. Meridoon.
Tactical battle imminent.
You need to not be this.
Building under construction.
Let's get one of those, yeah. Alright, that's another rough setup for them.
Right away. Moving to that area, sir. Heading out. Fallout troops. Sensor node constructing.
Ready for recon.
Construction
Gearing up.
complete.
An AV turret.
Order acknowledged.
Oh boy, strike breakers.
Awaiting orders. Changing.
Really need to get the gunship category or something. Or just, I guess we could make anti-vehicles shoot at air.
Moving out.
With the faster speeders, they're not going to be able to
On the way.
do as much anyways. I just can't remember if I nerfed them before or after.
Copy.
Well, let's see what happens.
Base is under attack.
Come on, man, this way.
There's going to be a bombing run waiting to happen.
They're in my sight. Let's move out.
Order, sir.
Let's try to fall back so that at least that's going to tank it. You guys have got to get in there.
Keep going. This way.
Actually sell that one and get a repair station there.
Base is under attack.
What are you shooting? Oh, that's our sensor array.
We'll assist you.
That's how we were seeing everything. Alright, let's see what we can do to the strike breaker.
We'll check it out. We'll assist you.
Still... Yeah, still not nerfed enough. Especially doesn't help that TIE crawlers can't shoot the air. Alright, so yeah, they win.
System lost.
Well, that sucks. Well, they can't do anything that way.
Construction complete.
I'm gonna send all these forces from Meriden up to Telos. And this fleet at Sereno is up there as well. You guys are good. Can't buy anything else right now, but we do have this
On my way, sir.
this guy there. This other AT-AT. And we can try to take out Mandalore too.
Heading to destination.
Because that was just taken over by the New Republic.
Constructing.
We have the money. So let's get the second one at Meridoon. Sereno. Let's get the other half of that mining pair. And let's also get this.
Construction.
Alright, we can take out a New Republic hero.
Enemy unit sighted.
Welcome home, Kadalbi. Time to reclaim your home planet. Even though it would be an entirely different crew.
We're moving out.
Engines to full. En route.
Confirm. Right away. Moving. Heading out. Frequency open. Understood. Coming about. Fall out. Please, for transmission card. Repeat.
I got him. I'm hit.
Batteries online. Disable that gravity well generator.
Is about to be destroyed.
Yes, Commander.
He's headed your direction.
Battleship standing by. Weapons ready.
I was really hoping they'd send
Awaiting orders.
more out there.
I copy.
Closing on target.
Current commander here.
That was an unrealistic expectation, though.
Awaiting your orders. Roger that. Roger that.
Roger that?
Standing by. Commencing attack run.
Preparing for combat. Awaiting your command.
Alright.
Engaging the
That is... Dead.
Ready for battle. Awaiting orders here. Copy. Coordinates received. Your command, sir.
Taking him out.
I think one of these is an actual assault frigate. I mean, they're all actual assault frigates, but I mean stuff that they built and not garrisons. Because I think it's only supposed to be 2 at a time for garrisons. I may be misremembering. You'd think I'd know that stuff offhand by now. One of the things about having this, just to jump back to a conversation topic from like 15 minutes ago, but one of the things about having the CSA be a little bit more aggressive and allowing them that a bit. Same thing with the Hapens when we do them, or if the Hots ever became a faction like that, or Empire of the Hand, Chiss, is that it does help dilute some of the imperialness that's everywhere else in the galaxy. Because otherwise you're fighting against a lot of triangles. So if that gets fudged a little bit in favor of having more diverse stuff to fight, that's usually a positive too. But I do think that is going to do it for today's episode. So remember, if you want more TR action today, there is going to be the Fall of the Republic stream later tonight. That's going to be at 5 p.m. EST on the YouTube channel. Then tomorrow night we're going to be streaming the first episode of Phoenix Rising, which is going to be replacing the CSA playthrough. So that's going to be streamed every Thursday, and then the episodes are going to go up on Fridays. And I'm looking at the calendar right now, sorry. Fridays and Tuesdays. And so starting this or next week, we'll be able to, now that that's all going to be out of the way, we're going to be able to get back to some of the other series on the channel. So more Sins, Stellaris, all that stuff that I've had to kind of drop a bit while I was working on getting the work for this playthrough and the Fall of the Republic playthrough started, as well as launching Datapad. But now that that's all sailing along, we should be able to get back into the regular swing of things. So thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you're enjoying the series so far, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.